Today I'm going to read a story called Wemberly Worried. And this is Wemberly. And this story is written by Kevin Henkes. And do you see Wemberly's face? She looks a little bit worried, doesn't she? Wemberly Worried. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things, and little things, and things in between. Right here she's saying, I want to make sure you were here. So she's in checking on her parents at night. And Mama, what if I shrink in the bathtub? She's worried. Wemberly worried in the morning, Wemberly worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the cracks in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out of the crack? And the noise that the radiator made. What if there's a snake inside? Some of you might not know what a radiator is. This is kind of where it heats the house. So it makes kind of a hissing sound. That's why she thinks there might be a snake in there. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swing and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. And always, always she worried about her doll Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Oh, I'll wait for you, Petal. Look, Petal's in the washing machine. Petal's lost forever, but look, Mommy found it. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal might not have any ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake for everyone. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only butterfly. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said grandmother. Too much worry. Soon Wemberly had a new worry. Can you think about what maybe Wemberly's worried about? Wemberly worried about the start of school. More than anything she had ever worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a very long list of worries. Now here's her list. What if no one else has spots like me? What if no one else wears stripes like me? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? Oh no. What if the room smells bad? Oh, what if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I don't like snack? What if I have to cry? They're pretty good worries. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. And then Miss Peachum said, Wemberly, there's someone I think you should meet. Her name is Jewel, and she's standing all by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was holding a doll. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just kind of peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel, and Petal waved and Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wimberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wimberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wimberly worried, but not more than usual, and sometimes even a little less. Before Wimberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, said Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. And Wimberly turned around and smiled and waved and said, I will. Don't worry. The story that we read today was Wimberly Worried, and Wimberly was worried about a lot of different things. I'm going to show you how to draw a picture of Mrs. Baney worried, or you can draw a picture of yourself worried. It's kind of a silly face. I'm going to make my circle for my face, because remember, we always have to have a head. And then I'm going to give myself 2 little ears, and I'm going to give myself some hair. My hair is brown, because remember, we're trying to color our pictures and make them look real, and I always have this wonky ponytail. And my eyes are brown, so I'm going to make my eyes brown. And I'm going to go ahead and give myself a nose. And then my mouth, it can also be red like we usually do, but I'm going to make my mouth look a little bit like this. Not a smile, not a frown, but kind of worried. The other thing that I'm going to do to kind of make myself look a little worried is I'm going to kind of make my eyebrows look a little down, because sometimes that makes your face look a little worried. Now, you're going to learn the sound w in OG, but since this is a picture of me worried, I'm going to make the w sound, and I'm going to label this worried with a W or a W, so that I remember this is what Mrs. Baney looks like worried. You can draw you worried, or you can draw Mrs. Baney worried. I worry sometimes too.